Thanks, Joan, for doing this. Okay, so what I'll be doing is just kind of going over some of the education stuff that I got, and we'll talk about some different things. I was talking about strength training, maintaining a proper strength so that we can prevent falls in the homes, and then eating healthy and having a healthy weight. So what I got was being a nurse at the hospital has its perks, but they have great resources there. I don't know if you know, but what I have is this is a really cool program called Way to Help, and it's 22 sessions in a year, and insurance usually covers it. And you'll be sitting down one-on-one with the dietitian. They'll go over different plans, different apps, different things, what your goals are, and then they'll find ways to get you there. So it's kind of cool because then you're the one, really, I like these foods, so she can totally say, okay. And if you eat out a lot, they have awesome resources. Well, even if you eat out a little bit, talks about, like, these right here, talks about eating out. And then, for example, it talks about making healthy choices, how you can reduce portion sizes and take little boxes home for later, which is kind of probably pretty natural for you anyway. But then it also talks about, it gives examples of serving sizes and how much calories are in them at like IHOP or Chili's. So anyway, but that stuff they kind of go over there with the Way to Help. And they also talk about menu planning and shopping for specifics, what you would like. And then being able to, like I talked about the apps before, you can do, okay, I have a half cup of broccoli and that's this many calories or whatever. So it has different awesome apps that already have that information in there, and you just write half cup broccoli and it puts it all in your plan. Or anyway, so they have awesome dietitians that way that will be able to personalize a diet plan for you. So, and then there's more about that weight and nutrition program. But it's really cute because there's a whole bunch of people that are 65 and older that do this. And it's just kind of like this following. They come and do it again and again to kind of meet together and then to maintain healthy weight. So
how do you learn willpower?
Yeah, that's the thing. And you know what? It's kind of cool because, what's her name? The dietitian that does all the classes is Emily Hoffman. And she said it's like this little group that they support each other, and they'll call each other and they'll text each other and say, okay, how'd you do? I know you went out. Did you get the cheesecake or were you able to eat only half of it? You know what I mean? And so they keep each other accountable.
That always helps.
Yeah, so and a lot of them have just become good friends. So that's kind of a cool resource there. And do you think that would be something you would even possibly think of if you had other friends that would go and do it with that?
I could do that. I did it, similar to that to when I was on Weight Watchers.
Oh.
So that, you get a little group and
make sure
we support each other, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so tell me what you find hardest as you age with your weight, because I'm finding mega problems.
One mouthful, 1 pound is what I found.
One mouthful, 1 pound. And so it's like portion sizes are having to be a lot smaller.
Yep.
And yet you're still hungry.
And the willpower is out the window.
Willpower. Because you're like, why not?
Yeah, well, it's just, I don't know, I can't walk by the pantry without grabbing something. I guess I need to change my shopping habits.
I know. Another cool thing that Emily talked about was making sure, if you want some chips, always get a bowl and put a handful in there and then put the chips away and just eat the bowl. And so it's always just limiting your portions instead of I can, the Smart popcorn.
Yeah.
It's a really good flavor I love. But I could eat the whole bag without even blinking.
Me too.
And so I will put a certain amount after she said that, I've been putting certain amounts in the bowls. And then even if it's a large bowl, at least I kept it to one large bowl.
Yeah, and this is what I found on this, I Love My Diet on the computer. You have to report, and that's,
it's return and report.
When you've got to tell somebody, then you can see, it's amazing how many calories are in just a little bit.
I know that mint was not 100 calories. There's no way.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, so that's what I think is really cool about the Way to Health program. And I love that we have a hospital here that has